All right, hello, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to the vlog that I feel like we all have been waiting for. Welcome to upload day. Excuse me while I have a bit of a panic attack, a bit of an excited freak out. Like, my brain doesn't know what it's feeling right now, and the book isn't even uploaded yet. I feel a little bit scattered. I still need to do like final exports of things, but I think like it's time. It's time. It's time to upload this. So I'm going to start with the paperback, and then I'm going to do the ebook, and then I'm probably going to collapse once they're both uploaded. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say at the beginning. I think first, let's do a cover and title reveal, because you're going to see snippets of this in the time lapses of me actually uploading things. So I'm not going to make you wait. We're going to get it done in the intro of this video. I feel like those of you who have been watching these vlogs for certainly throughout the summer, as I've gotten closer and closer and closer to this time, you have been waiting for months and months and months to definitely learn the title and see the cover. So I'm going to not prolong that any further. So the title of the book is The Inn of Hopes and Dreams. I'm looking at that on the computer. Want to make sure I don't get that wrong. I've been calling it Independent Hearts Book 2 for so long now. I always get nervous about sharing book titles just in case, like, what if someone publishes their book first and they use that title? Like, I don't want to get attached to a title until like I'm just about to upload it and I know that like it's still available. So The Inn of Hopes and Dreams. We've had the Bookshop of Possibilities. Now we're going to have The Inn of Hopes and Dreams. I will put the cover on the screen here somewhere. As of filming this video, I have not sent out the email to the email list, but as soon as I have uploaded everything, I will schedule that email to go out. So yeah, we're gonna upload this thing, finally. It's 1:30, which is about the time I wanted to get started. I've had office hours this morning. I've done a lot of teaching work this morning. I'm kind of giving myself some time off and ending the day a little bit early. I got an early start and I worked some extra hours earlier in the week because I knew today I needed to end early and tomorrow I've got some appointments, so I can only do a half day tomorrow. I wanted to upload the book today so that if I run into any issues, knock on wood, I will have tomorrow as well that I can try to get this done. But I should be able to get it all done today, and fingers crossed I can get it all done within an hour or so, in which case I can get back to teaching work if my brain will let me. My brain, I feel so nervous and I don't know why. I almost feel nervous than I did uploading the other books. I just think something has just been weird. Not in a bad way necessarily, but just, yeah, my brain has been all over the place. I need to pull up my checklist, which I think I have, so I just put that front and center. Got my checklist, which has all of my kind of book description, categories, keywords, all of those things ready. I need to have Vellum open because I need to, half of me wants to like page through it one more time, but like, I've checked this. I have checked this within an inch of its life. At this point, I just have to let go. If there's any issues, I have to let go of them. I also have to remind myself that if I upload everything and tomorrow I discover an issue, like, I'm not publishing it today. I'm not publishing it today. FYI, I'm not publishing, I'm just uploading. So today the goal is to get everything uploaded for both formats, ebook and paperback, and then order my proof copy of the paperback. So we'll talk about next steps after that later, but I need to stop procrastinating. I need to just shut up and do what I need to do. I need to just start the upload process because I won't know if there's any issues until I upload it. I'm going to start with the paperback because that's the one that can be the most finicky. The ebook is always easy. Again, knock on wood. Watch today, it'll be not so easy. So yeah, I'm going to put on some relaxing music. I'm going to set you guys up on a bit of a time lapse, and we're just going to get this book uploaded. don't know what I've been stressing about. That actually went easier than I was expecting. Easier than I feel like. I just had so many issues with the cover file for Brave Together. I didn't even pay attention to what time it was when I first started. It was like 1:36 when I was talking to you. It's only 2:15. So it did take me a little bit of time, but I feel like it went by fast. And I almost hit publish. I was just going from one page to the next, and then it's like, publish your book. I'm like, no, I'm not publishing. I'm saving it. Saving it as a draft. So I have saved the paperback as a draft, and I have submitted the request to order a proof copy, which is one of the reasons why I do the paperback first, because then I can move on to uploading the ebook and hope that the proof copy will be sent. So the link to purchase. So yeah, paperback is uploaded. So now we are on to the ebook. So I'm gonna put my headphones back on. I've got some very chilled out lo-fi music through the headphones. I've got my Applewood and Amber candle going. I'm gonna keep an eye on my email, but yeah, let's get the ebook uploaded. Okay, I'm definitely feeling a bit silly now. I have been making myself sick over this. I just think there's so many reasons, but all of them turned out to be fine. Basically, that was the smoothest upload. I think now it almost makes me worried like something was almost too easy. I'm not gonna go down that road. We'll see how the proof copy turns out. But yeah, for some reason, that just went really well. The ebook went super smooth because since I had already set up the paperback and I was adding this as a different version of that book, the first page was basically already filled out for me. I think when I did the upload day vlog for Brave Together, I think I talked you through more of the steps in that one, the different pages and what you need to put and all of that sort of stuff. So I didn't go over that too much. And yeah, now I'm just waiting on that email. I don't know what to do. I need to be thinking about Preptober. I know that much. I probably need a bit of a break, to be honest. I've been at my desk all morning, just frantically working until 1 o'clock. Well, 1:30 was when I wanted to kind of stop working for the day so that I would have the whole afternoon to work on this stuff. I need to work on the newsletter. I know that much. I want to get that finalized and scheduled, probably to go out first thing tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go take a break, I think. Oh, no, I'm gonna order my proof copy because that email just came in. So I'm gonna order my proof copy. I'm gonna order this. Then I'm gonna take a break until maybe like 4:30. And then I need to start planning for October just a little bit. And I need to think about Preptober, and Sarah Cannon has released her Preptober workbook, so I think I want to download that. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, get my head back on straight, and then we can talk a little bit more about Preptober, I think. Okay, it's 3:20. Feel a little bit calmer now. I don't know, there's something about upload day that just feels like an exam day where you've been studying and preparing and prepping for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's finally time to take the exam. Then the exam goes by in a bit of a blur, and then afterwards it's like, now what? Like, all that information you've been storing up, like, the exam is done, you don't really need it anymore. This is why I don't like exams, because they are not adequate measurements of learning. But yeah, it's just like you work and work and work and work, and you get this book ready, and then you upload it, And because upload day is a separate process for me from publishing day and launch day, like now it's just, I wait. I wait for my proof copy so that I can check that over. Then I wait for publishing day, and then I wait for launch day. So did want to talk about that in this vlog, what to expect next. You will see things unfold in the vlogs, and some of you are already familiar with this process, but for those of you who aren't. So once the proof copy arrives and I decide, yep, we're good, the book is completely done now, then it's just a countdown to launch day. I will pick a launch day. I will announce that launch day on here, on Instagram, on everywhere, and I will send out an email update to the email list. Link to sign up to the email list is in the description box below. Whatever date I pick, because it can take up to 72 hours for the book to be completely live, for everything to be synced up so that the ebook and the paperback are on one product page but are two different options on one product page, to make sure that your author central page is updated. It just can take up to 3 days for everything to kind of populate and look how it's supposed to look. And as long as you're within that 72 hours, I don't feel like I can really email them if something doesn't look right. I feel like I've got to wait. I like to hit publish several days early so that I've got the 72 hours to wait for everything to settle down and be how it's going to be, and to be live in all the marketplaces and all of that. But then I still have a few days extra that if there is an issue, if something isn't linked, if something isn't showing right, if the look inside feature isn't working, just any of those random technical things, I still then have time to email Amazon, wait for their reply, and wait for them to fix it. And so that hopefully by launch day, everything is done and good. So I hit publish about a week before actual launch day. Eagle-eyed people can just keep an eye out in those several days before and probably catch it as soon as it goes live. Or you can sign up for the email list and you will get an email as soon as it goes live. So email subscribers always get an email, usually a few days before launch day, saying the book is up, I've hit publish, it's live, here are your links, go buy your copy if you want to buy your copy. So that is one bonus to being on the email list. If you are my super fan and if you want to read my book as soon as possible and have all the inside details, being a part of the email list is a good thing. I don't spam a lot of emails. I don't send 1 million out each month. The busiest my email sending gets is during a launch month, and then in between launches it's like 1 a month, if even. Yeah, so that's kind of how the next few weeks are going to play out. So I will, as always, vlog as soon as the proof copy arrives, and then hopefully in that vlog I will also be able to commit to and announce a launch date. And then I always vlog publishing day, and that's usually the vlog that goes up on launch day. So something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at. So I am now going to do a little bit of, I need to finish up this email to go out. I've got the cover and title reveal email that still hasn't gone out, so I'm going to set that to go live for tomorrow morning. So I need to just add a couple tweaks and then schedule that. And then I think I'm going to print off Sarah Cannon's Preptober workbook and start looking through that, get that added into my planner. And then we can talk a little bit more about the title and cover of the next book, as well as talk about Preptober and things I'm wanting to do throughout this month for Preptober as we lead up to NaNoWriMo. So I'm going to do a little bit of work and then we'll come back and chat about those things. 4 o'clock. I'm so ready for this day to be done though, to be honest. I just feel like my brain is crashing. I have downloaded the Preptober planner from Heart Breathings by Sarah Cannon. I used her Camp Nano workbook back in July and liked it quite a bit. There's a lot more in the Preptober book for me to flip through. I have not begun filling it out, but I did start filling out my kind of October project planner calendar. I went back through last month's, checked off everything that I got done in September, which was everything related to the Inn of Hopes and Dreams. Everything I didn't get done was related to Royal Romance and Across the Pond 4. So I didn't make any progress on my outline. It looks like in the whole month of September, I worked on my outline for about 15 minutes and I wrote maybe about 2,500 words across 3 days in Royal Romance. So I'm still working on chapter 22. So I've migrated those goals over. So the same goals that I had for September are now my main goals for October. So we shall see, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm going to keep filling out. I'm starting to make a list as well of my kind of October pre-launch stuff and everything I need to do for Preptober, for Across the Pond, but also trying to finish up Royal Romance. I think my big tasks for Preptober, the things that I absolutely have to get done this month, are I have to clean up my office. Like, this back here is a mess. Everything around me is a mess. So I need to clean up my office space and just get it ready for like writing. I feel like my office space is reflecting the chaos that has been growing in my head as we've been approaching upload day. So I need to get all of that sorted, and then I want to get the Across the Pond outline as done as possible. I'm keeping Preptober really simple. But anyway, I feel like we're getting close to the end of this vlog because I feel like I've been talking a lot today, but I wanted to talk about the cover, just some little things about the cover. So I'll try to put the screenshot up again. So I had a lot of fun doing this cover and I had some moments of doubt, but it came together in the end and I really like it. I've gone with a different color scheme for the back and for the spine, but I'm trying to stick. So it was like a peachy color for book 1 and I've gone with a more like grayish antique blue for book 2, kind of trying to play on like the silver stag. So I've got some outlines of stag heads and antlers in the sign that I've kind of shaded in silver. I've put the door on the bottom of the spine as I did for book 1, which was an idea from one of you lovely people, Amelia. So thanks again. I've done a couple, so in the screenshot you'll see there's kind of a blank space on the back cover next to the breakfast tray. That is where the barcode will go. So that space will be filled in. But I did a little doodle of a kind of key rack with all of the in-room keys. There are 8 pegs for keys because there are 8 rooms in the inn. I'll put a screenshot, a close-up of the book description up so you can pause and read the book description. That's giving you your first glimpse at what the book will actually be about. I did a lot of detail work on this one. Book 1 I did as well, like as much as I put into these covers. I'm not trying to be like perfect illustrations or photorealism or anything like that, but I did want, in book 1 we had like books inside the shop windows and there's a little cat in a cat bed because there's a cat in the book. So I wanted to be able to put those sorts of details in for this. So on the one side of the main entrance is where the kind of kitchen is, and so I've got some mixing bowls and some like boxes and canisters of like cooking ingredients in the windows of the kitchen, and in the windows of the dining room side of the pub I've got some pint glasses of varying levels of full full versus empty. I've got a mug and a couple plates of some food so you can kind of imagine people have been sitting in there and eating. I've got a pint glass and a coffee mug mug on one of the picnic tables out front. Every pub, every, you know, cozy country restaurant has outdoor seating, so I've put some picnic tables out front. Because this book is largely set in autumn, I did go with a slightly more autumnal feel in the tones and particularly in the colors of the trees. So there's some trees in the background as well as one tree in front of the building. Some of those trees are still green, but some have started to turn colors, whereas the trees in book one are all green. Went with a little bit more autumnal tones, but I don't think it screams autumn. I think if I saw this book in the summer, I don't think it would make me feel like I couldn't read it in the summer. And I don't want people to feel like they can't read it in March or in August or in July. Like, you can read it whenever you want. It is set between August and December. It does have all of those cozy vibes for autumn, but I think it can be read all year round. For the title, I originally had thought I might try 2 different title conventions for the book, that I would switch between a kind of formula of the business of adjective that describes the business. So the bookshop of possibilities, the inn of hopes and dreams. I thought I would vary between that and the something something business. So like the second chances bookshop or something. So yeah, so the Inn of Hopes and Dreams, and I already have a title for book 3, and it will also follow this format of the business, the blank of blank, or the blank of blank and blank. I'm trying to keep them around. I used Bookshop of Possibilities as my kind of syllable limit. So the Bookshop of Possibilities, 9 syllables. Definitely don't want a title longer than 9 syllables. The Inn of Hopes and Dreams, only 6 syllables. So more words, fewer syllables. So that's kind of how I'm now testing it. This is now the longest title as far as syllables that we will have. That is my limit, no more than 9. I will probably break that at some point in the future, but yeah, that's where we're kind of going with that. Ooh, it's gotten really windy, and it's suddenly gotten a little dark looking off to the east. Oh, and there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. So pretty. And so stormy looking all of a sudden. Like, it's just looking very dark and cloudy, and it's very windy out there, but we've got a rainbow. Anyway, I feel like this vlog has completely run away from me. I feel like this whole day has completely run away from me. So kind of par for the course, but I've made a lot of progress on things. I'm really proud of myself for uploading the book. I'm excited to get that proof copy. I'm excited to be able to move forward. The email newsletter is all set and is scheduled to go out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Arizona time. So as you are watching this, if you are on the email list, that email will have gone out a few days prior to this vlog going up. I need to put the cover away, because I keep looking to see, like, did I miss something? I don't think I have, but like for a second I thought I'd misspelled illustration on the back cover. I didn't. It's fine. I'm gonna drive myself nuts if I keep looking at this. I'm gonna minimize that, put that away. It is what it is. I will look over everything when the proof copy comes. But yeah, book is uploaded. Yay! You know the title, you've seen the cover. It's all very exciting. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm just so excited that I can finally share all of this, that I feel comfortable sharing all of this. Like, we're at that point where it's time to share. It's time to stop keeping it all to myself and time to start letting you all know in on the secret, because it's not going to be secret for much longer. Not too much longer, and then it will be out for all of you to read, all of you who want to read it, and I'm hoping you guys will want to read it. So book 2, I am writing this series as a series of interconnected standalone novels. You do not have to read book 1 before you read book 2, but there are only 2 books out at this point, or only 1 at the moment, 2 soon. So if you want to read book 1 first, you will get more of the introduction into the world of the series before you read book 2. But I did try to fill all those gaps in book 2, which is a tricky thing to catch people up on the world building without it being too repetitive for the people who've already read it. So, but I think I did a decent job of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I know I've talked enough in this vlog. So I'm gonna go relax and enjoy the rest of my evening. I think I might do some yoga in a little bit. Yeah, yoga would be good, I think. I might do that right now, actually. I'm gonna go do some yoga and then I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the evening. I don't have a question of the vlog. You can let me know if you're excited to read book 2. You can let me know if you've read book 1. You can give me your thoughts on the cover as long as they're nice, because if you hate the cover, I'm sorry, but this is the cover you're getting. I'm not redoing it. But yeah, you can give me your thoughts on everything today. You can just leave me some celebratory emojis, because it's a big moment, but it's also like there's nothing available yet. Like I can't tell you to go buy it yet. Like now it's just a lot of waiting, but it is still that feeling of all the really hard work is like done, and now it is just a waiting game. So that still feels really momentous in a way. So yeah, so you can let me know if you are excited, and you can share some celebratory emojis. You can also let me know if you're a writer, what are some of your Preptober plans? I would love to know. And yes, if you enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff. Can't forget to ask you to do that. And yes, I'm gonna go now and go do yoga, and I will talk to you all later in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!